up, Epic Gamer? I'm currently a little bit, probably a little drunk, but, and, y'all guys can't blame me for this because my so-called friends, well, I mean, I don't know what's going on, probably ain't good, because, I mean, it's been 2 weeks since I've been on the game with them. And, yeah. I mean, to be fair, Medical Maticus tried to get me on the game at, like 2 days ago. But it was, 6 p.m. and I was asleep and I missed it. But, yeah, no, I just can't seem to catch them at all anymore. It's kind of really annoying. So I got a little drunk today, and now we're on the Microsoft Fleet Sim, okay? And we're flying the Northrop Grumman T-38A Talon, a jet trainer. Now I also have the Archangel, off-brand name, but it's an SR-71 Blackbird, and it's actually faster than the real-world SR-71 Blackbird, which is kind of weird, because the SR-71's top speed was only about, 3.2, Mach 3.2, and, this thing can go up to 3.8, or that thing. I don't have it equipped. I'm gonna equip the jet. Yeah, we're flying this shit. I really just wanna fly. And I still got a little bit of main strength left. Not too much, though. I haven't finished yet because, to be quite honest, I have so much liquid in my belly that I can't actually, I can't drink it right now. I can't drink it right now. I want to drink it all eventually because if I'm on the come down and then I drink it, then I'm not going to be able to enjoy it that much. I get the weather and the weather and the time at the correct times. This is some random ass fucking island, apparently. It was Banana. We got Banana, the city of Banana, or the. What even is that? Is that a city? Is that a village? Is that a town? Who names their town Banana? And then who names their fucking other town London? This is some random island in the Pacific. It's how many miles is that? A couple 100 miles away from Hawaii? Who lives on Banana? I would love to know who lives on Banana, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go to, little trick to finding the Grand Canyon. Just go to Las Vegas, follow this river, and then boom! Grand Canyon's right there. Grand Canyon National Park. The amount of people that went to this place in, it's honestly kind of crazy. The amount of people that went to the Grand Canyon from my school is kind of crazy, actually. It's 2. It's 2 people. But it's not a big school. It's not a big school at all. We're going to go first person because, actually, no. What we could do, because I like flying third person sometimes, but these jets, oh man, they're just so loud. You can't hear anything I'm saying when it's like that. Wrong thing. We gotta go down to here. We're gonna put it at 15. You may think that's excessively low, but trust me, it's not. It's probably not. Alright, boom! Boom! We're gonna lift off. Now, this thing is a jet trainer. We're at flaps 3. Oh my god, I completely... Holy shit, I underestimated how hard it would be to fly. I can't really... Alright, a little rudder to the left. Lift off. Nope, we ain't lifting off yet. We'll lift off. It's a jet, so I can do it this early. Flaps 0. It's weird. It's kind of like if I were to describe it, it's like... Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Afterburners are off now, because this doesn't look like the F-18 where I can just do a little quick bind. Alright, little inverted flight. This is not really the kind of jet that should be doing shit like this. It's a jet trainer. But I spent money on it, so I want to use it, because it's cool. And it's made by Blackbird. That's a really cool dev team. And it's not too bad looking. It's like a fat F5, I suppose. Grand Canyon looks terrible, but that's literally just because, this thing can go supersonic, but it doesn't like doing that below 10,000 feet, so I'm gonna go back up, actually. Just pull a couple 8Gs, there's no shot this shitty ass jet from like the 80s is capable. I mean, you could tell it's from like the 80s. Oh my god. But yeah, you could tell it's like from the 80s and shit and below, because look at these instruments, man. How the fuck am I supposed to read this shit? Like, I can somewhat tell my altitude like this, right? 16,000 feet. This isn't that bad. What the fuck is this? Like, what even is this? It's my heading. Okay, that's not too bad. Acceleration. Who the fuck cares about acceleration? It's not even a modern instrument reading out now anymore. This is my knots. I'm at 400 knots. Which is about right, actually. It's maybe not that hard to read, but... Alright, we're about 20,000. When did I hit 20,000 feet, dog? Alright, we're gonna pop afterburners, and I'm gonna hit supersonic real quick. Now, I kind of wish this was the jet trainer that was a bit more modern, which is the F5 frame, but with an F16 engine. That's kind of cool. So that thing is just a little powerhouse. This thing's already a little powerhouse. We're at Mach 1.7. Can't hear anything because we're below, and then... Alright, we're going too high. I don't really want to be this high. I spent all this time I spent not very much time. I mean, I wanted to try and test this maneuverability out, but if you can see these fucking aspect ratio wing, like, look at that. What the fuck is that? Like, this thing is a goddamn... It may look like it's a little maneuverable little piece of shit. It's not. Not with these kind of wings, these outdated ass wings. Honestly, it's kind of surprising how loud the cockpit is. Alright, so, watch this. Boom, pull 9Gs real quick. There's no shot, by the way, that this thing isn't getting torn apart. The maintenance crew that would have to fucking, like, oh my goodness, imagine, bro. Imagine the maintenance. Now, the roll on this is pretty good. I'm flying quite well, actually, for... I mean, would you trust me as your pilot? Now, if I were on an airliner... Actually, this is probably harder to fly than an airliner while drunk. And an airliner, all you really gotta do is just worry about takeoff and landing. And then, if you have your flight plan all nice and figured out, dog, boom, shakalaka, wham, bam, shalala, we Gucci gang, and you don't have to do anything for 99% of the flight. What the fuck is my trim's at 18%? We're gonna put that down at 0 real quick. -0. What the fuck is a -0? Ooh, we overspeeding. I don't want to overspeed it. That's pretty gay. But we are faster than the speed of sound. I want to try and land, but I can already tell that I'm gonna be terrible at it. Cause like, I mean, come on, dog. Am I goated enough to land? We're gonna pop the engine into idle, and to slow it down real quick, we're gonna hit the speed brakes. Oh, 100% speed brakes. I'm gonna stall if I do this. We're at 25%. How about that? I'm still too fast. I can't. I want to land. I want to land. I want to land. Shut the fuck up! Grand Canyon Village. Would y'all live in Grand Canyon Village? I know I would probably. What the fuck kind of village is this, bro? Village. Oh, 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 I'm goated. I'm goated with the sauce, guys. I'm not finna lie to y'all. If I land this shit while drunk, bro, I can drive. I can drive. Land a fucking shitty jet from like the 80s and shit. While drunk, bro, I'm goated with the sauce. About 4 miles out. That's nautical miles. So I'm like actually like 3.5 miles out, but whatever. I'm gonna do this, okay? I have speed brakes at 25%. Oh shit, I'm not even fucking. Watch this. I'm goated with the sauce, guys. Don't worry. I'm goated with the sauce. I'm just the best pilot ever, guys. Watch this. Okay, maybe I'm not goated with the sauce. I gotta admit, I may not be the most goated with the sauce guy ever, but I mean, come on, I got kind of close. I kind of just only noticed I wasn't actually fucking lined up with the runway, like maybe only a couple miles out from the actual runway, so can't blame me for everything, man. Alright guys, so what y'all just heard was a piss bomb. And y'all guys can't judge me because my dad's not drunk and my sister's boyfriend's at the house. So if I walk out there while drunk, I'm gonna look like a goddamn fool. Don't worry, it's got a cap on it, and I will dispose of the evidence when damn it! Hold up. Accidentally unplugged my fucking headset. But I bet you guys can still hear me. Alright, so we're gonna fly the Arc Nickel. But I'm not gonna do it on here because I wanna do it. Where is it? Homie, Area 51. I could be completely wrong. This probably isn't Area 51, but I'm fairly certain this is Area 51 because it has the salt flat runway. Alright. Okie dokie, bro. See, actually, the liquid in my body is low enough. I'm gonna drink my drink. Yes, sir. I wish y'all guys knew what I was referencing when I said that shit, but whatever. Oh, god damn it, man. Why does my dad have to buy the cheap Canadian Club whiskey? A little sip never hurts. Honestly, that brings me back to a story. I'll let the engine warm up a little bit. This is an afterburner. In fact, it's kind of funny, because if you look at this 25% throttle, the extra 75% is like all afterburner. It's kind of crazy, and I would go out. Actually, it isn't that bad. Is that the engine sound? Alright, so we had Toga flight. Toga. We got Toga and Flex. I don't want Toga. I have handbrakes on. Some strong ass air brakes, by the way, because these are if I'm not mistaken, These turbo ramjet engines are the strongest engines ever made, to my knowledge, at the moment, that aren't like rocket engines. So this looks terrible, by the way. I'm gonna go back into the fucking... Now, don't be... Alright, gear up. There's no flaps, so I don't have to worry about that. This thing really does look like a goddamn Dorito. But honestly, every time I see the SR-71, I'm like, damn, it's so flat. It's so fucking flat. Now, this isn't the best SR-71 Blackbird simulations. The guy that made the last jet I was flying made a better one, but it's still in beta, so they just released this one for console. And this one's a bit more simplified anyway, and it's not even a real Blackbird. I mean, like, what the fuck is that? Like, this was never in the original Blackbird, and if we go here... Hold up, gotta get my thingamajigger ready. This was never here. It never had a top-mounted camera. Like, at least I don't think it did. Pretty confident it didn't. Alright, so, sim rate 6x16, guys. You can't handle that. Times 32, oh my god. Holy shit, man. Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. If I wanted to reach Mach 3.5, it's not gonna happen while drunk, dog. Because it would take way too long to get up to like 50,000 feet to actually get enough. Because how ramjets work, if I'm not mistaken, they actually get more efficient and more powerful the higher up they are. So if I'm at like fucking 10,000 feet, I'm gonna reach... I'm not gonna lie to you, out of the times that I have flown this jet, I haven't reached like Mach 1 until like 40,000 feet in the air. So this is like, I'm not gonna lie, the SR-71 gets your dick hard in a really masculine way. Alright, everybody loves this jet. But people need to realize this jet was made in like the 70s. Its instruments are terrible. I mean, its instruments are shit. Its autopilot system is just terrible. Oh my goodness, dog. Like, I mean, I would pay $1 billion to see a guy that can actually keep this plane level. Like, genuinely level at like 60,000 feet in the air. Because you can't. Your vertical speed's either going to be 8,000 feet or negative 8,000 feet. It's never gonna be zero. Alright, all these planes, hell, this ATR, the ATR has, oh my god, this thing's a dated ass airplane. This plane's terrible. It's a regional turboprop airliner, but like, this fucking plane, at least it can stay level. I mean, and ironically, these like VTOL air taxi things, I've actually enjoyed flying these the most because they're kind of fun. I mean, they're not fast at all unless it's the Joby. The Joby can get about like 170 apparently is what it says its cruise speed is 170. But it's like it's helicopter VTOL mode, like, oh, just 10 miles an hour, like 10 miles an hour. You're not fucking going anywhere with that. That, like, the actual hover mode, you're not moving anywhere in hover mode. That shit's just solely used for landing. Whereas the Archer Midnight, you can actually move around a little bit in helicopter mode. And as for this thing, oh man, do I... I mean, what the fuck is that thing, dog? This thing flies like a drone, like an actual shitty $10 drone you get off of Amazon. Let me just show you. I don't like Las Vegas. Never mind. The entire East Coast is covered in clouds. San Francisco. Fuck no. Where's LA? Nope, not doing that. I was about to pick LA International Airport. I think this is like the LA suburbs, actually, so this might not be that interesting. I'm not anywhere near the skyline, but it'll get my point across. This thing can only hover. What the fuck is going on? This is what console Microsoft Flight Sim is just so shit, bro. If I had like 3K to make a PC and get some peripherals for Microsoft Flight Sim, I would. Because what the fuck is this shit, bro? Alright, increase collective. This thing has a collective, bro. Like a fucking helicopter. Normal, sport, normal. Let's put it in normal real quick. Alright, now let's put it in sport, because it's actually kind of faster than I thought. Are we zooming across? We zoom in. Oh yeah, this thing flies like a drone. I don't need to JS1. Who the fuck will use this shit? Imagine spending thousands of dollars to get a sport pilot license. The cheapest and quickest license you can get. Just spend your money on a Jettison 1. Really, bro? Imagine spending your money on that. That seems like a fucking boring. I'm not touching any of these. Nope. Actually, nah, no, I'm way too drunk to fly. Honestly, when you're flying too slow, when you're flying really slow, it's actually kind of like hard to fly while drunk, I'm noticing. Because I'm doing pretty well. What the fuck? F-18? F-18E Super Hornet? Or 747-400 LFC Dreamlifter. Nah. Because it's kind of funny, because if you're an actual airliner pilot, if you're like, if you even... Weird, this is a Dash 400, except the actual Dash 400... actually, never mind, I don't know, like, this is a firefighting, it's a firefighting 747. What? I actually really like the C-17, but like, dude, if I go into, I don't have an, never mind, let me just show you why this plane's terrible. This is like one of the first ever proper VTOL aircraft ever. So, I'm going to show you why this is a shitty plane. For one, I can't actually make this go VTOL because, hold on, I gotta set a departure and put it as 15, I think? Is it 15 that has the longer runway? Which one's the longer runway? 3-3. Lima. Okay, I was wrong. It's 3-3 Lima. Or is it tree? Yeah, okay. Well, what's kind of funny about the vernacular of pilot lingo is that, like, you have to say 9 and 3 in a different way. You have to say 3 like tree, You have to say tree. And 9, you have to say niner. So technically, this would be tree Lima. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? I'm thinking there's 2 trees. What even is Lima? What the fuck is Lima? What does Lima even mean? Like, can somebody tell me what the fuck Lima even means, bro? Also, look at this fucking plane. Since I know I need to bind it differently, but I'm on console and I don't have enough buttons to put a third throttle axis. Fuck you! Also, this is a weird-ass cockpit. But let's go in the bay. It's just random cargo. Okay, so watch how long it takes. I'm gonna put max flaps. 60 degrees of flaps. We're going full throttle, by the way. Full throttle, max flaps. Watch how long it takes to take off without VTOL. Because I can't VTOL, because I don't have a third throttle axis, because I'm on a fucking controller. So I can't use a third fucking throttle axis. And I'm not spending $100 on a fucking peripheral. And even then the peripheral wouldn't have enough shit, so I'd have to spend $200 on the Pro Controller. And who the fuck's spending $200 on a Pro Controller? Well, apparently three of my friends did. That's kind of funny. They thought, oh, it'll get rid of stick drift. Okay. So you get like 4 extra triggers. Okay. And I looked at them guys. I looked at Aubrey's triggers and it was like he has like 3 games where he has different trigger bindings. So why the fuck did you spend all that money on it? This is the longest run rate in the world, by the way. You see that dark gray spot? That's where it runs onto the fucking salt flats. We used up that much runway to get off. Also, just look at this plane, bro. What the hey, dude, this thing must be inefficient as hell. You may think, oh, those are the VTOL engines. Those aren't Windows, dog. Alright, now let's... Germany does some things right, but apparently not VTOL aircraft. Also, this looks like it was made in the fucking 80s. I'm gonna be right back, because I'm gonna be right back, because I need to go piss. I got pretty lucky, in all honesty. My sister's boyfriend was in my sister's room with the door closed, and my dad was nowhere to be found. So, and fly. All right, chat. What would y'all want to see? Oh, y'all can't pick. I'm picking, not y'all. I get to pick. And I want to pick the F-18. And fly over. No, but honest to God though, I'm really going insane with the zero social contact because people are like, I'm at work, It's been 2 fucking weeks. It's been 2 weeks, dog. 2 weeks, bro. I don't care anymore that, oh, I get home after work. It's kind of, I'm feeling, no, what the fuck are you talking about? Alright, whatever, dog. Alright, full afterburner, are we going up? Boom. Flaps up. A little twirl for everybody. Alright, okay, never mind. Alright, we're gonna go full afterburner. What the fuck's going on? Why am I rolling to the left, bro? Fuck off. I don't want to roll to the left. I want to do this. Oh, God. No, but whenever I was playing the game with Matt, and he'd pick like the F-18, and I'd pick like the A400, he's like, I can't slow down enough. Watch this, Matt. I can't slow down enough, Matt. I can't slow down. I know every wrong thing. That's the calm. That's the calm system. Where's the speed? We're in a full speed brake. I'm gonna hit about. We're at full flaps. Okay, slow down around. Boom! Look at that. All right. Look at me, dog. I'm at 244 knots. I was going about 300 knots on the A400M, so this is ridiculous, dog. Ridiculous. So-called F-18 fanboy. I know everything. I'll show you how to turn on the jet. I don't even know how to turn on the jet. Look at this shit. Tell me how to turn on the jet. No. Oh my god. Whoa. Hold up. It doesn't like going this slow. It really doesn't. But you can get it to go that slow. You just have to be really nice to the plane, you know? What is this? Parking brake? Parking brake. Left fuselage missile. Okay, well, we don't have missiles in that. Launch bar. That's cool, but we don't have aircraft carriers for some reason. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. Flap 0, full speed. Matt loved doing unrestricted climbs, so we'll do unrestricted climbs. Vertical speed 20,000 to 2,000. That's kind of crazy actually, because in a minute we'll be at 30,000 feet. But that's obviously not true because you're losing so much speed by being... What is that, like 70 degrees, 55 degrees up? Yeah, no, okay, that's kind of retarded. Okay, here we go, watch this. Boom. We stall. Let us point nose down, please. Nose down. I would like to have nose down. Nose down, nose down, nose down. Honestly, I kind of hate the F-18's afterburners because they fucking obliterate your fuel reserve. I mean, look at the... Kaboom! I mean, look at the Archangel. What does it say? It says 5,443 liters per hour. That's actually pretty bad. Is there anything you can come close to that? Oh, the 787 actually burns more fuel. It burns more fuel than the Archangel does. But it also has like double the range, so... And it can also carry like double the weight. Can't really get too mad. I mean, the Dreamlifter burns like 11,000 liters per hour. Let's see how much you can carry. It carries 172,000 pounds. That's actually pretty good. Honestly, when you look at it, you think, how the fuck are they fitting enough fuel for it to be any... I mean, afterburners are notoriously inefficient. Like, just downright diabolically inefficient. How the fuck does a Northrop Grumman with afterburners burn less fuel than a goddamn ATR? With a turboprop. Please tell me. I'm feeling a little bit of the come down, so I'm gonna drink the last quarter. The last quarter of a drink. Oh god, that's terrible. But alright, I'm gonna hop on the Huey and I'm gonna do a fucking barrel roll. Watch this shit. The Arma 3 Little Bird pilots could never. Watch this. Los Angeles Whoa! Okay, okay, clearly I'm retarded. Clearly I'm retarded, guys. Alright, so I've said everything I wanted to say, and I kind of want to spend the rest of my drunkenness watching a really funny video rather than playing a game. Because if I did that, then it'd be very sad. Because I can only really get drunk about maybe once a week if I really try. So, makers